Do you guys want to know 3 super sneaky ways that you can lose weight without feeling hungry or like you're starving whatsoever? Well, you're going to want to stick around for this video because I'm going to go through my top 3 tips for losing weight without even really trying to lose weight. So I posted a YouTube short a while back and it was all about you don't have to starve to lose weight and that sort of thing. And I was mind blown by the amount of comments I was getting back about no, starving's just easier, or I prefer to starve. It's a much easier way to go. Just about starving being an easier route to go, which I wholeheartedly disagree with. As someone who has personally gone through the whole starving route of weight loss and trying to eat as little as possible, I can tell you that it was one of the worst experiences I've put my body through. And in the end, it didn't really help with weight loss. All it did was make me feel really irritable, super low in energy, and I was just constantly thinking about food and having anxiety around food and analyzing food and really had no room for anything outside of thinking about food. It was really a terrible existence. So no, I don't think starving is the best option, nor do I think it's an easier route to go. But I do have 3 tips that you can incorporate that will help you to lose weight very, very easily, which are these 3 sneaky weight loss tips. After trying the starvation route, these were the 3 things that I personally did to lose weight very easily, very sustainably, and be able to keep that weight off to this day. And now as a health and weight loss coach, these are the 3 things that I very frequently propose to my clients. All right, so my first sneaky weight loss tip is to increase your protein. Now, I've talked about this in several of my previous videos, but I will say it again. Protein is so awesome for boosting your weight loss for several reasons. Boosting your protein intake helps you to feel fuller longer, it helps you to repair damaged tissues, and it helps you to boost your satiety hormones like GLP-1 and peptide YY while decreasing your hunger hormones like ghrelin. So naturally, all those things together, it makes a great tool for sneaky weight loss. And boosting your protein doesn't have to mean like pounding protein shakes and chicken breasts all day. There are plenty of really, really easy ways to sneak in protein to your day-to-day diet by just making really easy food swaps. For example, swapping your normal tortillas with high protein tortillas. There's a really great high protein tortilla from Mission that is one of my favorite go-tos. I think it has like 7 grams of protein. Don't quote me on that, but it is a nice high protein tortilla, which is awesome. You can swap your normal pasta for something like chickpea pasta, which has a much higher amount of protein in it. If you're an egg person, go ahead and still make your eggs, but add some extra egg whites to that. Boost your protein by just amplifying what you already have in front of you. You can swap whatever normal yogurts you have for something like 0% Greek yogurt or those Oikos 000 yogurts, which are my favorite. And you can swap your normal cereals for a high protein cereal like Catalina Crunch or Magic Spoon. I'm telling you, hidden protein is where it's at. Just swapping out some of your classics and your favorites for something a little bit more protein dense but tastes roughly the same, it makes a huge difference. And it's super sneaky. All right, so sneaky weight loss tip number 2 is boosting your fiber intake. Again, something I've talked about in previous videos, but it's worth repeating. Fiber is not only so crucial for your colon health and your metabolic health, like balancing your blood sugar, but it's also really important for weight loss. Fiber not only does your pancreas a solid by helping to balance some of that blood sugar out, like I mentioned, but it also just helps you stay fuller longer because it's helping to slow down the digestive process a little bit. But when we're talking about weight loss, I will say specifically soluble fiber tends to be best. So things like pectins and psyllium husk and guar gum and chicory root. And of course, trying to get your fiber from whole food sources is really great, like getting some apples or some oats or avocados. But another way to just ensure that you're getting enough fiber is by fiber supplementation. There are so many great fiber supplements out there. One of my personal favorites that I've recently come onto is Bellway. I actually haven't had my fiber supplement today, but I've been really loving these fiber gummies from Bellway. They are absolutely delicious. I have to actually stop myself from eating more than the recommended serving, which is 3 gummies. Because they are so tasty. Not only are they containing some chicory root fiber, which is awesome. It's a great form of soluble fiber, like I mentioned, but they're sugar-free and organic. Awesome stuff. And they taste so good. Like I cannot get over how delicious they are. These are the raspberry lemon flavor. Definitely recommend them. Aside from Bellway having really delicious fiber gummies, which are super easy to eat and have throughout the day, I also really love their powder form of their supplement, which is a psyllium husk instead of chicory root. But the cool thing about this powder is it actually has collagen in it, so you're getting your protein and your fiber at the same time. It's awesome. I mean, like getting 5 grams of fiber while also getting 15 grams of protein at the same time is like a win-win, because those are my two top sneaky categories for weight loss. So it's a good go-to. So if you're interested in trying Bellway's fiber supplements, I'll put their link down below in the description. I just wish these gummies were less delicious, because then I would maybe stop eating them throughout the day, but at least I'm getting my fiber. So the third very sneaky way to boost your weight loss is to increase your NEAT, or your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Basically what we're talking about with NEAT is not a designated exercise time per se, but it's more so incorporating a little bit of more movement in your day-to-day activities that you would already be doing, like working or cooking or walking to or from, you know, a store, things like that. How you can increase some of your activity that is not exercise intended, if that makes sense. So this could be like getting an under the desk treadmill while you're working and getting your steps in, which if you're curious, I will link a video down below as well as the top of this video about my review of a recent under the desk treadmill, which was awesome and I loved it. Another thing would be like while you were cooking, just kind of marching and doing some knee raises very easily. Another example would be just parking a little bit farther when you have to get out of your car and walk somewhere, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator or the escalator. Just small ways that you can increase your activity without actually having to designate extra time, because life is crazy, life is busy. I hear it often that, hey, I just don't have enough time to get to the gym, and that's okay. But you can increase your NEAT very, very easily. And not only is increasing your NEAT really, really great for boosting your metabolism and helping you to lose weight in a very sneaky way, but it also helps to regulate your blood sugar and keep you from getting those 3 p.m. sleepies that you get after you eat lunch. So guys, those are my 3 sneaky weight loss tips. Each of those independently can make a difference, but if you combine all of those, man, you can start to see a really big difference in your weight loss journey, and without even really feeling like you're doing all that much. And at the end of the day, all these things can be completely sustainable, which is not only better for your body, but also better for your mental and emotional health too. And of course, if you need more support on your weight loss journey, feel free to contact me. I'll put my information down below, and you can fill out a one-on-one coaching application form as well if that's easier for you. It takes a few minutes to fill it out, and we can schedule a call and get figuring out what is the best approach for you and your lifestyle. And guys, as always, if you found these tips to be helpful, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel. I so appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Beep, 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 beep.